baby in the big bed is called, I don't know, I just stand in the bed.
Tia Kemp recently got into a violent dispute with Chrisean, as well as revealing multiple tapes of Chrisean having sex with Diddy during those freak-offs. Tia had been clinging to Major about Diddy's freak-offs for a while, but nobody expected her to bring up Chrisean. Rick Ross, Tia's baby daddy, has already been informed of his role, but she has a list of priorities and isn't giving up on her. They have been at odds since Tia checked Chrisean, which left her son disabled. Chrisean gets quite upset when someone calls, and you all now know why, revealing her folly. Angry that Tia had clocked her, she tried to comfort her, but Tia was uncooperative and came back right away to drag her for dirt a few days ago. Chrisean started the whole thing by ranting about Blueface and his refusal to welcome her return. Online, during a Twitch live stream, Chrisean decided to leave her son in the car so she could run out and argue with Blue on the phone. Because things had become so bad since the car was hot, the boy screamed out of the blue, and Shay was practically confined within. Rather, she told a Twitch employee who happened to be in her home to handle him themselves. And this poor individual was confused since he didn't know how to react to the situation. For essentially killing the small youngster, she received a flurry of abuse in her comments and her Twitch account was banned. Tia decided to step in and help, urge Chrisean to quit being a fool and focus on taking care of her son.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this nicely. Chrisean need to go sit down somewhere, and she need to get this baby some help. She need to get herself some help. She need to stop engaging with all this internet and beef and all this shit back and forth with that boy lying and playing on y'all mind, because she ain't never played on mine. I don't pay her no attention. I already know she's in the head. But it's making me mad that this baby can't get down and walk. And I'm looking at him right here. It's clear that things are wrong with him. So why she ain't taking this baby, you know, I don't get this. But we don't know what she's doing behind closed doors. We don't. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think she's doing that. I just don't think so. Because she like to document everything. She'd have been documented that. That shit don't make no sense. Get your ass off the internet whining about it, trashing their house, and go get your own. If you getting paid money from Snapchat and everywhere else, or whatever because I'll be damned if I keep running back to it's gonna keep throwing me the out. That get played out. Oh hell no. It become a time and a point where you gotta say them. Child should be first. You get what I'm saying? You only got one. Don't have no more, please.
As I indicated, this upset Chrisean and she vented to Tia. She ridiculed her for the death of her son, saying that she should have tried harder to get him off the streets, instead of interfering in other people's issues.
You already did this before, Auntie. And you nobody aunt. We don't know you. You're a funny ass lady, but we don't know you, bro. In real life, we don't know you, bro. You feel me? And even if you was my aunt, my nigga, call me like you really love me, bro. You don't know what's really going on for real and what's really going on for real. Like, I don't know what's really going on with your kid, bro. But you would want us to pray for him, right? When he got stabbed, I pass judgment. Oh, he outside. He banging. He this. He in the streets. Man, go get your son off the streets, man. Stab for it, bro. Yeah, I said it. Out here. I be ignoring every time you try to speak up against me or about my kid. The last time you spoke up against me was like, yeah, show us something. Show him holding a bottle up or something. And then shortly after, your son gets stabbed up. It doesn't feel good, does it? Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. If you got a kid, right? Okay. Don't stop passing judgment. I love you down. You funny. But come on now, stop speaking on me. For real. Stop speaking on me. Go back to clapping those sag that saggy ass. Just go back.
This prompted Tia to respond without hesitation. Chrisean, she scolded, thought she could use her son to silence her. She said exactly what she intended to say. Furthermore, if Chrisean has a problem with the group chat, she shouldn't come online and tell us about herself and Blue because we never asked to be in it in the first place. Even though she doesn't seem to be very fit, she chastised Chrisean for trying to body shame her.
Tell you something, ain't nobody could tell me to stop talking about him. thing I see in the media, okay? I done forgot I was on TikTok. Now I'm cussing you out. I don't give a if I see something on the blogs and I come across it and I see something and I want to say something, I'm going to comment and I'm going to say something. I don't give a damn who don't like it. When they see me in the blogs or in the media, they say what they want. You can't fight the world. You can't fight the world, baby. You can't. You cannot. You can't fight the whole world. All you can do is do better, man. That's all. Make the world a better goddamn place. You don't want to be nothing to be said about you. Don't bring it online. I'm saying just what every goddamn body else have said, but with a kind heart. All right? Like I said, get your off the internet and go home and be a mama. All that online, all that. Yeah, about it. All this been going on since you been in jail, out of jail. Nobody want to hear that. If I gotta come on here with a bikini on or a thong, I'll show you this behind ain't saggy and bad body. I would show you. I don't like the body shame, but I believe you was an athlete or something like that back in your days and in your times. You can go run some of that burrito belly up off of you. Okay? Before you start talking about how I'm shaped and the saggy and old and all that, you better pray you get 48. Okay? Because I done been your age. You gotta get mine. All right? But I'm gonna pray for you. I am. I'm gonna pray for you. Okay? I'm gonna pray for you, little girl. Now, y'all leave her alone and stop tagging me with all of this unnecessary stuff. Because I said what I said, and I ain't gonna change. I said the I said.
To make matters worse, Chrisean ankled Tia in the middle of the night, insulting her, teach Chrisean to leap over her elders to instill a sense of respect for them. Additionally, she emphasized that Chrisean was not taking care of her son, who actually needed her, but rather making these calls as a way to kill time at night.
What's up? Who this? Who this playing on my phone? Who is this? There's that Chrisean playing on my phone. I'm finna cuss this little out. I don't get this.
The subscriber you were...
Y'all heard that? This got my number and she texted my phone.
The subscriber...
No, pick up the phone. Then she talking about buy blocked. No, don't block me now. I got my number from somebody and woke me up. This text me, stop calling me. You call. Talking about I'm weird. Hold up. You call me. Woke me up.
Famous blogger Hot Tea Chocolate stepped in as things got out of hand and told Tia via direct messages that the phone call was a prank and that the audio was actually an old recording of Chrisean on Instagram Live. Tia responded, adamant that Chrisean had made the call. Khan concluded by posting screenshots of Tia and Hot Tea Chocolate's text conversations. Along with the remark, she's an old weirdo. Hot Tea Chocolate wrote in the text, hey, Tia, and I don't believe that's Chrisean ankling you, you seem to be alive. Several recordings of her previous reaction have been made as a trolling tactic. She's being utilized to make you think it's her. Tia responded, it's her. Have faith in me. The call was not recorded, there was a text, no number. Ringing on her phone, listen, I'm not lazy, and I don't engage in those types of activities. When using my phone, talk about facts. Like that 300 for did when it called me several times and woke me up as I said. She has to be organized by the 304th about her. She no longer piques my sympathy. F everyone, now. Tell her to become a mother. Like I said. Tia also wasn't lying when she said she didn't feel sorry for people anymore since Diddy has been telling folks behind the scenes that Khan was serviced by Young Miami, which has led to rumors that she did. They also had freak-offs with Diddy together. Some people suspect Tia got this tea from Carissa because of what she said a few months ago, which made others think Chrisean became useful to Diddy through Young Miami. Carissa stated she had no idea why Miami had become so close to Chrisean and started taking her out a lot until Diddy was called out. By then, she was starting to piece things together and realized that Miami was trying to turn Chrisean into one of Diddy's freak-off gals.
They was trying to recruit Chrisean. That's what Diddy and what's the girl Carisha was trying to recruit Rock. Remember that when they was heavily trying to get Rock to hang out with them? I think they was trying to recruit her. She got a lot going on. We're going to talk about it on this podcast. We're going to get to the nitty gritty of all the gritty of the nitty. Because it's necessary. I think them was trying to recruit her. Because remember, they just had her pulling up to everything. Thought she
about, do you love her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, remember? See what I'm saying? We gonna, this podcast going to be, because y'all know the mama know everything and everybody's business. So we going to find out on this podcast. We ain't gonna talk no shit about nobody. We ain't gonna mock nobody, but we definitely gonna explore the possibilities that was going on. Cause they kept calling her, remember, pull up to the birthday party, come over here and dance on Chrisean. Remember that? I feel like they was trying to recruit that baby to be in on this. That makes, see what I'm saying? That's why I gotta have a podcast, cause I gotta get the shit on the table. Can't nobody get it on the table but my nosy, okay? Tasha K, and she over there making up. I know we gonna get to the bottom of on this podcast. Tell me if I'm lying. Go on over there and tell me if I'm lying. I'm telling you, they was trying to recruit that baby. They said, let's get her away from him. That's what they was doing. We gonna put a couple pounds of that on her and have her fly. They ain't gonna never suspect her.
Damn, that would make so much sense. That's why he grabbed him and he said, what did he say? He said, do you love her or she needs love? All she needs is love.
All she needs is love. Now, how about that? We're going to explore all.
They did their own research and found receipts for the things Chrisean was talking about, even though they initially thought she was just trying to use her power to ignore the issue. In a video that someone found of Sean at one of Diddy's parties, he repeatedly bent down and kissed her face. Because she was so uncomfortable and confused, Chrisean easily attempted to get away, but he was clinging to her. Not only that, but in another video from January of this year, Chrisean was telling the story. The period's history Lemuel Plummer, Batty's executive producer, was beaten by Diddy. Lemuel and she were invited to Diddy's private room, which was behind his own house, she said. Intimate occurrences that some people think are his freakouts appear to have occurred in this house. In addition to the ban on phones, Lemuel was also forbidden from bringing his security guard. When Khan and Lemuel walked in and saw Diddy allegedly grabbed because she was paid less for being on the bad guys. He grabbed him by the collar. When I first heard this, I was totally confused since I couldn't see how Diddy was connected to her getting poor pay from Lemuel, since Diddy was trying to persuade Chrisean to become one of his. Many believe that this was only a ruse to make Khan feel secure in his care. Can add that following that day, she and Lemuel started to have problems even though he was paying her well.
You'll never forget that motherfucking day, bro. So I set a price. I said 200,000. You said 100. I said 150. I'm not going underneath that. Cause what? I'm about to bring a lot to the table. That little party I went to, Diddy party. We went to the little private area behind the cause he had a house behind his house. Like he had a backyard with his backyard with a fat bed, and then it had like a miniature little whatever. And then me and Lemmy go upstairs. They tell him that he can't bring his security. He went in like a little with no security, so it's just me and Lemmy. We go up in there. Hold on. We go up in there. We go upstairs. He like, what's up, Diddy? You know, you met Chrisean. You gave her kisses on the cheek. Early on in the party or whatever. We just wanted to follow up. I'm glad that you Sean. And then he grabbed Lemmy by his neck. It was like, but do you with her? Like, don't play with her. All she need is love. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. And I didn't understand that till
one at the moment. There is no way to know for certain if Diddy influenced Chrisean, but if the rumors are true, Tia will definitely believe them. This also makes it clear why Tia brought up Chrisean while she was berating her for disobeying her. Elders, good luck. Young one, additionally, others have spoken up without holding back. The truth always hurts, someone was saying. The hollering of a hit dog never stops. You have to pay attention to her. She was so soothed by the internet that the point that she is unable to distinguish between someone trying to be funny and someone giving wise advice. I think ConRock definitely freaked off. But I also think that they didn't recruit her because her mouth is too big, said another person. But now I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the rumored Diddy recruitment of Chrisean? Do you think Tia is right to have brought this up to criticize Chrisean? Use the comments section below to share your thoughts with me, don't? Forget to see this other filthy film by clicking here,